quick breakdown from the ICT 2022 Mentorship. This is looking at it in crude oil. So just very quick overview. Daily, obviously been in quite a big bullish trend, as you can see here. Quite exhausted, and we have to go all the way back to the monthly to sort of see roughly where we are. And as you can see here, tag this area of consolidation. For me, this is what I call a trade block. Swing above, coming down below. Weekly, got the break above, and then this week we've been starting to come down. Daily, come up, indecision. So even though this is a strong bullish trend, I'm actually starting to think bearish initially for the day. Come down to an hour and just sort of see what we've got. Got a bit of chop out here around the area, as to be expected, and then we've had a breakdown from about 10 o'clock this morning. So initially I'm looking for shorts as I'm coming into the crude cash session, which starts at about 2 o'clock London time. So I'm just marking up key highs and lows prior to that point. As you see, we've got a triple top here, 1, 2, 3, and price is looking like it's trying to get over the top of it. Failed obviously 3 times, so I'm looking for a break above that, take the liquidity, and then a reversal pattern to run short. And I'm looking to try and come down to take out this key low and then stretch target all the way down here. Now if we go back to the hourly, we can see here I'm expecting some consolidation around this point here. Let's change that colour. There we go. There we go, that's better. Expecting a little bit of consolidation around here. So coming in initially with the bearish bias, we've obviously got this large fair value gap here to fill in as well. And the mean threshold of that is this line here. So I'm just going to alter that colour so it stands out compared to the other ones. There you go. So that's 50% mean threshold of the fair value gap. So now as we go down the time frames as price comes towards it, shoot down to the 1 minute, which is only to hone the entries. Okay, here's part of the triple tap that we saw earlier. I've got the consolidation here, break down below it, put that back to the normal colour, and to break back down below it, and then we can see that whilst doing that we've formed a fair value gap from there to there. Next candle came up, broke 50% mean threshold, sold off. So that is the entry, stop above the fair value gap. Initial target is down to that for 63 ticks, and then stretch target was all the way down to hit, which is just before the fair value gap, which we've accelerated into, and that is for 101 ticks. So 101, what did I say, 63, so 164 ticks in total for 44 ticks of risk. Gives us a risk reward ratio of 3.72. So that's a nice trade. But then as we can see as well here, this is this area that we were looking at earlier, the order block. As you can see, prices start to stall around here. No convincing break above, but we finally do get the break around here. So here's the break. and then the run up to the break has left us a fair value gap. Now don't forget that this hasn't been triggered here because we haven't broke above it. This is the candle that breaks it, so this is irrelevant at this point. So now I'm looking for a rotation back towards the 50% mean threshold of the fair value gap, which I'll just add in just for completeness sake. Bit difficult to see, but there we go. 50%. Remove that. Just highlight this to make it stand out. In a straight line. There we go. So we can see we breached 50% and then pulled back off it. So now this is a counter trend long, so I'm looking for short targets here. We've got a nice tight risk of 19 ticks. So target 1 is going to be hit for 42, so that's 2.2. And then we've got a liquidity pool up here to try and tap into. And we're just running this trade at the minute to see how it goes. Currently, stop still at break even, and we'll wait to see what happens. Thanks again, see you in the next one.